Hey. Okay. So that's pretty nice, you know, just having a screen sitting there for 5 or so minutes until enough people come in that I'm like, yeah, let's start now. Whoops. Hello? Come on, game. What are you doing? Deactivate. Kitty, are you alright? Why are you meowing so much? I swear that you used to hang in my church. With the moose head and everything. I would sure hope so. Okay. Finishing the Banjo. Look at all these games that I now have access to. Now that I finally turned on my Xbox. We got the 3 Banjo games: Prototype, Beautiful Katamari, Borderlands, Bulletstorm, Burnout, Castlevania Soten, Condemned, Dante's Inferno, Dark Souls 1, I guess, Eternal Sonata, Far Cry, Force Unleashed, San Andreas, Halo Reach, Fuck Naughty Bear, Oblivion, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Scott Pilgrim, Skate 2, Spartacus Legends of The Witcher. You know, I wish that was a better lineup. I'm disappointed in my past self. Oh, whoops. I went to change accounts. I would probably get arrested if you started doing that. Like, Twitch streamer Jesus is a Moose has been promoting anti-Catholic, an anti-Catholic agenda. Yeah, okay, you guys seem to like my games so far. So I think I have to leave and then go back in, actually. Alright, so hopefully... There we go. Dude, yeah, Skate 2 is so good. I don't actually remember if I like it more or less than Skate 3. But, I remember having a lot of fun with it. So let me just look up Stop and Swap codes. Because you guys are about to witness the most tedious part of 100%ing this game. Okay. So I got the codes all set up. Wait, Mormons? What? Did I miss something? Team offline. Is Xbox Live like still a thing? Do people still like play GTA and shit on Xbox 360? Okay, so the last achievement I have is something that's like pretty hidden. Like you probably wouldn't know that it was a thing unless there was an achievement about it. Whoops. Or unless you played the game as a kid. And even then, like I don't know how I found out about it. It just was always sort of in my brain. But you come down here, you stand in front of this picture. Oh, for one, let's look around his house a little bit. You got Treasure Trove Cove. I think in the original version of this game, the pictures were of like cut levels. Like I'm pretty sure this was like Hammerhead Beach, which was like a different a different version of Treasure Trove Cove in a way. They probably cut it because it was too similar. You got Tootie, Banjo, what's his name? Click Clock Wood, which used to be Fungus Forest, which I thought was cool. And then they took it out, because fuck us, right? Okay, so if you look up at the bottles picture, well, hey, you found my secret moving picture game. Complete this puzzle and you can win a mystery prize. It could be good. Soil Brain. Do I get something? Maybe. Watch this. Oh. Yeah, so it's just like, just puzzles of different levels in the game, and you have to put them together in a certain time. This is pretty much what inspired the whole, the whole, like, puzzle-solving gimmick in Banjo Tooie. You know, it was pretty boring, if I do say so, you know, because, for one, in Banjo Tooie, all the pictures that you have to solve are all in, like, one building, and the picture changes every single time. And then in this one, you have to, like, explore and have all the right puzzle pieces, or, well, not the right puzzle pieces, but, like, you have to explore and have the right amount. And then in Tooie, they changed it to this, which is like a little mini game, which is nice. You know, it's different at least. Probably would have been hard to make that game have puzzle, like puzzles all over the world. You know, because it's a pretty big game. Beetle breath. What do we win? Listen carefully, and I'll tell you. Use the tiles on the floor of the sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove to spell the word Bottles Bonus 1. What could that do, right? Well, I'm not telling ya. And then you got this one. You gotta. Come on. And most of these just boil down to, like, put the piece in the general area, and then you're good. Come on. I like how he, like, slams it into place when you get it right. It's a nice little touch. Because if I didn't have audio on, I probably would have thought that that one went in. I think some of these actually show, like, secrets, too. I feel like some of the levels are pretty, or, like, some of the levels shown are, like, just hidden areas that you might not find otherwise, or showing off. I think some even show off, like, honeycomb pieces. I might be wrong about that, though. Come on. And they get, like, slightly harder each time. The pieces get more and more spread out and stuff like that. Also, how's the audio? Can you hear me talking fine over the game, or is one too loud for the other one? Just out of curiosity. Alright, so there's 2. I think there are 7. So this might take a little bit. Oh, see, now we're getting into the part where you gotta rotate the puzzle pieces. A lot of the time you can tell, like, where they go based on just what they look like when they're moving. Yeah. Yeah, it's not super tricky, but it is a little tricky, I'll give it that. Come on. That one? No, this one? Yeah. This one does need to switch. Oh, that's because it's not even... Yeah, okay. How do you guys usually solve puzzles? You go edge first, or you just kind of find a spot and start working on it? If I did puzzles, I probably would do it like edge first. That's usually like the easy mode that people tell you to do. Sounds Gucci, alright. I like using Gucci as a, just an adjective. That one really got me. I also like how they line up weirdly with, like, the background if you put them in wrong. Like, right here, I can see that this goes there, because the green guy's there. And right here, like, it's kind of hard to tell, but that goes there. You just gotta, like, line up where... It's like lining up pieces of a TV over the TV itself. Bottles Bonus 3. Very creative titles, if I do say so myself. I guess I will tell you guys if you don't already know. For every puzzle you solve, you get a bottles bonus, and for every one that you type in, literally all it does is it changes the size of one of Banjo's features. Like I don't remember the order, but if you type in 1, it makes his feet bigger. If you type in another one, it makes his hands bigger. One of them makes, I think, the backpack bigger. One of them makes his head bigger. It's a pretty weird bonus to throw into the game. I guess it's to, like, make use of the sandcastle floor, because you can... well, I guess the cheats make use of it too. But, in the sandcastle, if you type in certain cheat codes, then you get bonuses, you know, like... Finding Cheeto, he'll be like, type in blue eggs, and then you get double eggs. You know, or this one's like, make your feet bigger. Because you know what they say about men with big feet. Big shoes. Yeah, I'm glad they at least tried to get, like, as much as they could out of the sandcastle. Because it's a pretty unique way of entering codes, you know, like, games like Diddy Kong Racing and stuff had the cheat code section, like, on the main title screen. Yeah, these aren't that hard. Sometimes they're on the main title screen, sometimes you have, in like GTA, you do like up, down, left, right, forward, back, you know, and suddenly you have a jetpack and a tank. But in this one you gotta type in the codes, and it's unique, but it's slow, and it's annoying, but it's cool. And I'll take it for what it is. I do wish they were a little bit harder though. Like maybe less and less time as they go on, but I guess they don't want them to be like too irritating. Like, ah, fuck, I was one piece away and then I failed. Just kind of doing it in a way that kids can solve it without crying to the parents to help them with the hard puzzle. That's what the turtles sound like. I don't think these have really taken me longer every time like you would expect. Usually I put a few pieces in place, find out that a piece is missing, and then I burn everything. Same. Puzzles are a little, I mean, like, they're not hard, I just don't really have the patience for it. Like, maybe that's not good, and maybe I should learn how to just, like, sit down and do a thing for a while, you know? But, you know, I sit down, I'll play Stardew Valley for a while, you know? And it, like, gets the job done of just, like, a slow, kind of therapeutic thing where you're thinking about what you want to do, and in Stardew Valley, you're building a farm, so it's very entertaining. But then when you finish a puzzle, you're not just going to leave it there. You know, like, what do you do with it? You take it apart, and then you solve it again later. Oops. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Thought I got that one in, but I did not. This one's actually taking me a little bit. Taking a hot minute. So I'm doing this part first because there's another part that involves using the sandcastle floor. So I'm just gonna like double team, like getting this achievement and then bringing it over to bring it to the sandcastle so I can finish what I'm doing. This one actually took me a while, yeah. Remember getting one brand fucking new from a store, opened it and put most of it together only to find out there are multiple pieces missing. Fuck that. I would call the company and be like, bro, I just spent 2 hours solving your shit. You didn't even have everything. I've got one really special prize left. Let's see you do this one, Featherface. I'm ready, goggles. Here we go. Whoa. Yeah, I guess you can tell where they go based on their curve, too. Like, you can't always tell which part they belong in, but you can usually tell if it's, like, on the left side or on the right side or top or bottom. It's like this one I can tell it belongs on the left side, just because of how it's shaped. There we go. And this one, obviously in the middle somewhere. Oops. Oops. Sometimes you just think they're a corner piece, but they're not. It's like, fuck off, bro. Run out of time, gotta get done. In a way. I'm falling apart. I'm just kind of putting pieces there and then keeping them so that I can use them later, and then they end up getting in the way. Oh shit. Oh shit. Clutch, go, go, no! So me, or does that mole look like the Underminer from The Incredibles? Or am I just being racist to moles saying they all look like? That's incredibly racist, man. I can't believe you would say something like that. Honestly, I don't remember what the Underminer looks like. I haven't seen Incredibles 1 for at least a while. I'm losing my groove. I keep, like, losing where pieces are going again. Stella's got to get her groove back. Again. You know, maybe I should actually be, like, observing these pieces before I shove them into place. Might help me a little bit. This puzzle definitely does feel harder, though, than the other ones. Makes sense that it's this, like, final special one. It's looking pretty good this time. Looking pretty feckin' good. No? Okay. I guess that's why you do the edges first, so you don't mix up the corners. Did you Google image it? See, it's just proof that you're a racist against moles. A molester. Sorry. Wishy-washy banjo. That's my favorite one. So, here's a reminder of my secret codes. Bottles bonus 1, bottles bonus 2. Wow, sure I'm glad that you told me these again. Big bottles bonus and wishy-washy banjo. Oh, wait, is that for... I think it's for looking there. Yeah, okay, so that's the last achievement. Now I get to go type in a whole dickload of codes. Also, I like how this game actually, like continues after you beat it. Like, Grunty's just chilling under here. Clearly still alive, but not really, you know, doing much. She's gonna stay under there for quite a long time. At least until Banjo Tooie. I think there's a game that takes place, like, in between Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie called Grunty's Revenge, and it's on Game Boy Advance. And, I think it's like an alternate universe where she breaks out of the rock and then becomes... Or no, they take her spirit out of the rock and then put it into a robot, and then the robot is like the main villain of the game. And I never beat that game because it is really weird. Like, Banjo doesn't really work as well in 2D as you might expect. I mean, you probably wouldn't expect it at all, but... I'm now gonna be annoyed and trying to figure out what mole I was thinking of. Well, how many moles can there be, right? How many famous moles, at least? Maybe you're thinking of, like, Mickey Mouse. I've heard that he looks like Mickey Mouse with no ears. Ooh. So, do I need to drain? I do. How do I get there? Mole from G-Force. That's the first mole you thought of. I've never even seen G-Force. Isn't that literally about, like, superhero guinea pigs or something? And they're like the guinea pig, the G-Force. Okay, so I'm gonna do... oh yeah, so there are like 4 or 5 bottles codes that like make my head, feet, hands, backpack, maybe torso bigger, and then the big bottles bonus, which is the second to last one, makes all of them bigger all at the same time. And then my favorite one, which I probably shouldn't do because this is going to take a long time to do anyway, but it's going to be worth it, I swear. Wishy... Wah... Wah! Wah! Wishy-wash. I searched up famous moles. How about the mole from Austin Powers 3? Anyone understand that reference? Please say you do. Wishy-washy banjo, you fucking ready for this? And now I'm a washing machine. This is... that much bad magic, washer not as good as bear. Don't come bawling to Mumbo if you can't get through all worlds. Oh, really? Is this like... Yeah, so he like clips through the ground weird, and he Like, Kazooie still does things, it just doesn't show up that it's happening. You know, you can still do everything. You can shoot eggs, you can fart them, you can go golden. I'm pretty sure you can fly. I don't think I've ever seen this thing fly now that I'm thinking of it, though. So that's the code. Solve all 7 puzzles for fucking this. Okay, so now the real challenge. God damn, these take forever to type in. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, so for these ones, for the stop and swap items, you type in... Actually, let me leave and come back in just in case something happens. Just want to make sure. Spy guinea pigs. Oh, they're not superheroes? That's too bad. I think I'm thinking of the Backyardigans. Or wait, no. Not the Backyardigans. Is that a show about, like, the guinea pig and the duck? And, like, another thing? Did that make a cow sound? Pretty sure some of them make cow sounds. Yeah, I don't know why. So you type in cheat. And then... let me... Don't you... Don't you go and tell her why am I doing this? This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've done this in my life, like typing out all these codes. It's such a pain in the ass. Don't you go and tell her about the Wonder Pets, yes! It was in my brain somewhere. Don't you go and tell her about the secret in I know, right? Let me read it out to you when it's all done. I'm still going. This is one code. There's 7 of these. And they're all, like, just as long, if not longer. Oh, don't tell me I messed it up at the last second. There we go. Don't you go and tell her about the secret in her cellar. Your score will not be posted to the leaderboards. Are you sure you want to use this cheat? Yes. Yeah, you can also type in codes for, like, infinite health and unlocking every level. Yeah, so look. It made an egg spawn. Yeah, don't tell my secret. Yeah, what's gonna work? Teamwork. Dude, if I had like 5 banjos all team working together to type in these codes, this shit would be done in a second. Yeah, so cheat. Don't you go and tell her about the secret in her cellar. So it's a rhyme, for one, and then it unlocks an egg. You know, so there's the cyan, the pink, the blue, the green, red, yellow, and then the ice key. So you type in a code for every single one of those, and then you go and collect all of them, and then you have, then you have all the stop and swap items. You know, it's kind of annoying. I like how they kept them in the game, at least. I don't know why they hid them behind, like, such long codes. Like, if you read this shit online in the 90s or, like, early 2000s, you wouldn't think to type in these codes, you'd be like, oh, there's just a prank. There's nothing there. They're just trying to get you to type in shit. Okay, so cheat. Out. Out of the sea it I guess you kind of get into a groove after you type in like a few of the same words. Out of the sea it rises to reveal more secret prizes. To reveal. And I guess they chose words that would all kind of like be next to each other on the board. Like there's not a ton that are really spread out like when you're typing Banjo Kazooie. Now the sea it rises to reveal more. Secret. Secret. Prizes. Where is a Z? I haven't seen a single Z. Kazooie. Prizes. Banjo, if you use this cheat, saving will be disabled. Too much cheat code typing for me, FML. Yeah, you can zone out for the next 5 to 10 minutes if you want. I don't know why I'm doing this on stream, but I guess to just show off how fucking annoying it is. Alright, so now, boom! Sharkfruit Island is, out of the ocean. It used to be like, it used to just only have the tip of it with the sign poking out of the water, and now it's all the way out. Alright. So that's 2. I wonder if they put in the cow mooing so that you know that you're actually, like, starting a new cheat. Instead of just kind of winging it, like typing in the whole thing and then realizing that, no, I did not even type in cheat at the beginning. Cheat. A desert door opens wide, ancient secrets wait inside. A desert. Door. What are some of your favorite GTA cheats? I'll silently watch and make a ham sandwich. That's a good strategy. Did I just type in opens? A desert door opens. Wide. Ancient. I wonder if every single one says secret. I think it might. Ancient. Ancient secrets. Wait. No, the washer's in the original too. It's just pretty hidden. Like the game doesn't really tell you about it like this one does. Ancient secrets. Oh fuck! What was the last letter I hit? What was the last letter I hit? Ancient secrets. Wait. Guys, real talk, can you help me? What was the last letter I hit? I fucked up. Desert door opens wide. Pretty sure this one where everyone is running around with dildos and shit. That sounds fun. Sounds like Saints Row, but GTA did it first. Yeah, that would be helpful. Thank you. Or even just like looking at the clip and then telling me the last thing I spelled. So I don't remember if I hit the T in wait or not. So a brief intermission while logic gets that for me. Awesome. Hello, Arbiter. How you doing? Okay. What was the last letter I hit? No! I fucked up. It doesn't show me what I hit. Okay, how about I assume I hit the T. I mean, let's assume I didn't hit the T, because I feel like I hit the I and then didn't hit the T. So T. I'm sorry I'm doing this to you guys. Inside. Please, please, please. Fuck! I suck at this game, dude. I know, that would be really helpful. Because then at least, like, it still sucks when you do it, but at least you know and you don't end up having to commit. I'm ready for my viewers to drop down to just me. Cheat. D. E. S. E. R. Yeah, just put on the wishy-washy banjo things to have something funny to look at while I do this. Hey! Thanks for the host, Logic. A desert. Door. Opens. Yes. I know, I'm sorry, Revan. Opens wide. Ancient. Secrets. It's worth it in the end, don't worry. Wait. In if I mess this up again, I'm quitting. Inside. Yes, yes. Yes. How much Mike wastes his time with cheat codes? Pretty much, pretty much. You gotta get the full authentic feel of unlocking Stop and Swap, you know? Alright, that one opens up the door in Gobi's Valley. Cheat. M. Where's M? Where's M? Okay. Amid. Alright, the last one was a desert door opens wide, ancient secrets wait inside. This one is amidst the haunted gloom, a secret in the bathroom. It's a nice way to put people off using cheat codes, yeah, right? Like, some of the other codes to get, like, infinite health and infinite lives and infinite eggs and feathers and stuff, those are pretty long too, but not as long as this. Amidst TH. Amidst the haunted... I just gotta remember where, like, the D and the M and the H and stuff are. Amidst the haunted gloom. A secret in El Baño. In the rumors are. Please, 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 don't tell me I messed up. Cool. We're almost done, you guys. The next two are actually pretty short compared to the other ones. And then the last one's the longest one, I think. Alright, so that puts an egg in Mad Monster Mansion. Cheat. The secret you'll be grabbing in the captain's cabin. That's not all you'll be grabbing in the captain's cabin. The secret you'll G. Secret you'll be grabbing, not even grabbing. Grabbing. Captain. Captain's cabin. This one has in a lot. Nice. Oh, okay. Yes, Bottle, I've said it 5 times in a row. I want to do this. Alright, and that one puts one in Rusty Bucket Bay. This one's dumb. Cheats. I wish there was like a speed code. That would be really helpful now that I'm thinking of it. Maybe there is and I just didn't type it in because I didn't think. Cheat. Now Banjo will be able to see it on Nabnut's table. Banjo. Ugh. B, why are you so out of the way? Able to see it on this was a mistake. Nabnut's table. Alright, so that's all 6 eggs, and now I just have the one more for the ice key. And then we're golden. Get some light in here. What am I doing? Alright, that puts it in Click Clock Wood. Pretty sure that's winter. That's important for later. Ugh. Last one, you guys. Last fucking one. For the one person still watching. Probably Logic making a ham sandwich. Cheat. Let's see if you can put together the codas while I'm typing it. H? Oh. Q. Where's V? For Vendetta. There it is. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Nice, that's all of them. That's fucking all of them. It only took like 20 minutes, right? And I had to do one of them twice, so that's a pretty good time if I do say so myself. And now the ice key is available. Okay, so I'm all done with typing in codes. And this is what happens when you do, like, Kazooie's talent trot. Hello, kitty. That's what happens when you do Kazooie's talent trot as a washing machine. It's making no sense. Took 10 minutes, 48 seconds. Yeah, see, that's not that bad, right? So one of them is in the level, like, right next to the sandcastle. So, oh yeah, you hear that triumphant music? This is the worst one to grab too. I used to have so much trouble with this. I like this triumphant music though. Sounds kind of like DK music, doesn't it? I guess I know they're made by like the same developer, but it really reminds me of DK. Boom! Big old pink egg. An egg. That's one of the 7 stop and swap items we've been looking for. I reckon it'll unlock something special in my nuts and bolts adventure. Can't wait. How do you know the future, Banjo? You don't fucking know. Also, what's up, Spec Ops? How you doing? You came in at the perfect time, because I just finished typing in words for 20 minutes or whatever. You have the bread, which needs to be lightly toasted, and oiled skillet. Then you cook on ham, then you scramble 1 to 2 eggs. I want eggs now, dude. You're describing that so good, so well. Scramble 1 to 2 eggs, and when formed, the sandwich melt a slice of cheese on. Oh, God, that sounds good. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the quickest way to like hit everything. Because there's one in actually there's 2 in Free CCP, isn't there? You know, let me open up that guide again. I already forgot where most of them were. So there are 2 in Mad Monster Mansion. I got that one. Gobi's Valley, I think, is the next closest one. League of Legends time, nice. What are you doing, cat? Am I immune to sand as a... Fuck off. I think I'm immune to sand as a washing machine. That's kind of cool. I don't fuck around with cooking. Damn, yeah, you don't. You go, like, you go hard right away. Kitty, don't eat that. That's not your food. Out you go. Don't attack the Mimsy, asshole. The fuck is spaghetti bolognese? Sounds pretty good, depending on what it is. Alright, here's another one. You come in here. Imagine being a kid, like, discovering all this shit in a game that you love so dearly. You know, just like all the secret content that's like what could any of this possibly be for, you know? Hope this isn't a cruel joke and we can actually use them this time. Yeah, in the N64 version, fuck off, cat. In the N64 version, you couldn't do anything with the eggs, because the original plan was to like have you collect all the items, and then you pull your cartridge out of the N64, and then quickly switch over to Banjo Tooie. So like you stop and then you swap the games. And then like the RAM would not have emptied or something like that yet, so the eggs would be able to transfer over to Banjo Tooie. And then in that scenario, you would get like a bunch of extra stuff. You'd get an extra transformation for Kazooie and other such bullshit like that. Yeah, I may as well go in here and get the ice key. Whimsy. But yeah, they didn't want people like ripping cartridges out of the N64 while it was still on, so they canceled it, but they kept the items in, like hidden behind all these cheat walls. Then in the 360 version, they made it so since all the data is on one hard drive, you get the items, and then the data will immediately carry over to Banjo Tooie and Nuts and Bolts. So you get prizes in both games. Like, they weren't even planning on Nuts and Bolts when this and Tooie were coming out, you know? That was only, like, way later when Microsoft bought them. They were like, how do we make a new game that's not Banjo 3E? Because who wants Banjo 3E, you know what I mean? Fuck that. 20 people equals about 10 servings for me. Dude, I accidentally made, like, 8 servings of miso soup, like, less than a week ago, and I was really bummed, because the back of the packaging said empty each container into the bowl, and I was like, alright, so I emptied all of them into the bowl, and it turns out that was 8 servings worth. It's no good. And bam, ice key. 2 jingles overlapping. Cool. Cool. An enormous ice key. We should keep this stop and swap item for later. You're right, Kazooie. You're such a smart one. Actually, now that I'm here, I want to see if I can fly as a washing machine. That'd be funny. What the fuck? Why? It's kind of funny, though. I'm just kind of drifting through the air. Wish more game series did the carryover type thing. Same. Like, I can't really think of any other games that did. Like, just Banjo, and like they couldn't even do it until like way later when they came out on the 360. Yeah, I can't really think of other game series that did stuff like this. I mean, you could count games like Mass Effect and The Witcher that like carry your save character over, so you're like continuing their story, which I'm really into and I like a lot, but like that's more just for like multi-installments of a game. This one was just like secrets in between 2 games, which I kind of prefer. But yeah, it was super cool, especially as a kid, you know, like you 100% the game, and what's your prize? Showing you all these secret items, and then you're like, how the fuck do I get those? You know, like, as the game was released, like as it was when it came out, there was no purpose for showing you those items, you know? They were just like, here's something we were gonna do, but we didn't do, you know? And then, like, you're scouring the internet, and then you suddenly find codes that tell you how to unlock these, like, mystical items, and then suddenly there are 4 more, you know? Like, the end credit scene only shows you 2 eggs and a key when there are 6 eggs and a key. Oops. And this one's in here. That Monster Mansion's weird because there are actually 2 eggs. Like, I wonder if that's a hint to anything. I doubt it. They probably just couldn't think of a rhyme, and bathroom rhymed with whatever they used. Gloom. I feel like it's in here. I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. It's somewhere. Pretty sure it's on the 2nd floor at least. There we go. This is a weird bathroom because the only entrance is through a window, and that's literally it. Alright, come up here. Get the green egg. Now we go to Rusty Bucket, and then Click Clock Wood. And I think that's all of them. And it does kind of like feel like a treasure hunt, you know, like you need to know the game well enough to look at the picture and then immediately know where it is. Like sometimes it's easy, like Nabnuts is only in Click Clock Wood and Shark Food Island is only in Treasure Trove Cove. You know, I guess it's not even that hard now that I'm thinking of it. But I like it. Especially because like in Grunty's Furnace Fun, there are questions where you have to look at the screen and pick the location, you know. So it's kind of like practice for that in a way, and testing your abilities and your memory of the game in general. And this is what it looks like when a washing machine is swimming. Oh, excuse me. This one, I think, is like over here somewhere. I want to assume that it's this one. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why, but the red egg was always my favorite. I just kind of liked how it was just chilling in here on the bed. And the egg was a nice, pretty shade of red. That all rhymed. Alright, and then you go to Click Click Wood. The last and final one. I kind of wish like each level had a secret in it. That would be pretty cool. I understand why they didn't do that, because 6 eggs and a key is already like pretty expansive and time consuming, and just be kind of weird to do it like that. I'm really looking forward to playing Banjo Tooie too, because I played this one alone because Afton's already watched me play it, but she's never seen Banjo Tooie, so I'm really looking forward to playing that with her, especially being able to show off all the stop and swap items that you get, because like you really do whoops, you really do get like some good prizes. Like one of them, like the prizes that you get in this are still gettable, or in Banjo Tooie are still gettable on the N64 version, but only like 2 or 3 of them, I think. Like you can get the secret transformation, you can get a secret move, and then I think the other one is like a secret character in the multiplayer or something like that. But then when you do it on the 360 version, you get like 4 more bonuses that I'm pretty sure are all worth it. I don't really remember. It's cool though. Alright, and off we go. Wherever Nabnuts is. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Bum bottom, 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 da dum 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 da dum bottom bum. Like I would just straight up break through his window. Did the whole cartridge swap ever work on the N64? I'm pretty sure, like, when the game was in development, it did work. Like, they were able to swap out the cartridges and have the data carry over. But, only on, like, a specific version of the N64 where you had, like, 10 seconds in between pulling the cartridge and then putting in the other one. You had, like, 10 whole seconds to do it. But then on updated N64 versions, you only had, like, a second. So you'd have to, like, take it out and immediately shove the other cartridge in. And even in that case, they didn't want you to do that because it's bad for the game, it's bad for the console, bad for the data. We found all the stop and swap items. Time to ditch the checklist and stash them away for use in Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Yeah, fuck Banjo Tooie. You really want the prizes from Nuts and Bolts. No, you don't, though. The prizes in Nuts and Bolts are not that good. They're like extra vehicle parts, but they're all like dumb bonus shit that doesn't help you at all, like just vanity stuff kind of. Yeah, it did work, but they just didn't want you to do it, so they made them take it out. So like even if you were to do it, it just wouldn't work. Kitty. Which is too bad, you know. It would have been cool to see something that unique be done. Kitty. Stop that. I tossed a bottle at him to distract him and just kind of like booped off his head. So when you get all the stop and swap items, you can go to the end, you know, where like all your levels are being shown off, and after Click Clock Wood, you get to see all the stop and swap items, you know. So as a kid, you know, you just have this screen, and then you're like, yup, I 100%ed the game. And it's just annoying because you can't do shit with it. But yeah, like whenever we happen to get around to Banjo Tooie, I'm definitely going to be showing off the secrets that you get. Like, one of them is pretty much not mandatory, but it's like so good that you wouldn't skip it, you know. I'm gonna die tonight, guys. Why? Is it because of how fucking long this took? Because I understand. Never played Nuts and Bolts. I couldn't afford Banjo Tooie back then. Oh, dude, you should totally pick up Banjo Tooie now if you can. Nuts and Bolts, you can skip it. You know, I like it, but only because I'm dumb, and I like being punished at a stupidly hard game. And it is stupidly hard, like, not even hard like Dark Souls, it's stupid, you know. But yeah, Banjo Tooie is totally worth the play. Like, it's such a good sequel. Like, it's one of the few sequels that I would say is like a straight upgrade to the original. You know, it's bigger, better, there are more things. Like, Banjo Kazooie still has like that charm of just kind of like 10 levels, or like 9 levels or whatever. They all have jiggies, they can all be completed in one go. Banjo Tooie is a lot more involved, where like you gotta, you'll be playing a level and you can only get like 4 or 5 jiggies in it, and then you'll have to come back later when you have more moves. So it's kind of like a Metroidvania in that way, I guess. You know, just kind of like, plus you find a lot of shortcuts in between levels and connections and warp points and stuff like that. So it is kind of like a 3D Metroidvania in a way, which is kind of weird to think of it that way. Remember, I always wanted to get the ice cube when I was younger, and I had no idea how to do it. Well, now you know. All you gotta do is type in... oh yeah, I don't think I ever said what the final code was. It's cheat. Now you can see a nice ice key, which you can have for free. Which is the longest and the weirdest one. Yeah, so you type in that code, or you type in all 7 of these codes, and then everything becomes available. Now there's not anything else to do in this game. I think I, like, truly have 100%ed it at this point. Like, I got 10 of those, all that, all that, all that, all that. I got everything. Yeah, the only other thing to do would be to unlock, like, all the secret pots that teleport you, but why would I do that? This bit reminds me of Hogs of War. What do you mean? What is Hogs of War, even? Yeah, see, if I had done that earlier, that would have been a lot easier to navigate. Create a shortcut. Hop in and see. I can't believe Wind Waker stole their fucking pots out of this game. Probably. And now I'm here. Yeah, so there's not really anything else to do in Banjo Kazooie. It was a fun 100%. Took me like 6 hours total, I guess. Which is not that quick, but, you know, it was fun. Now, we just gotta wait until me and Afton start Banjo Tooie. Which before that, we're probably gonna start the Mario games. Like, we've really wanted to play Mario 64 lately. I think it would be so much fun to try to get all stars in that. Then we wanted to play Sunshine, Galaxy, Galaxy 2, and then make our way to Odyssey. Because we played Odyssey a lot when it came out, but we never even beat it. Because we just kind of got distracted by other games. We wanted to stream it too, so just kind of waited. Are you my dad? I'm not your dad. I'm sorry to tell you. There's no biological evidence I could provide that would prove otherwise. I rented Banjo Kazooie once when I was younger and remember seeing Grunty's two sisters, and after that I was like, fuck that. One which was hard enough, yeah. It's like, it's a nice plot point though, you know, like, the sisters come in to save Grunty, and now suddenly there's 3 villains all working together. You know, and it is daunting, you know, especially having, like, Grunty shout at you this whole game. It's a PC elimination type game, not too dissimilar to Worms, just 3D and on a more flat level. That's weird. That sounds cool though. I was always a big fan of Worms and tanks and stuff. Like I remember specifically on the school laptops that we were given, my brother downloaded like I'm pretty sure it was Worms onto it, and it was like a maybe not a modded version, but it was just a version with like a ton of shit in it, and it was always like super cool to me. I have fond memories of playing that. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do. I guess now I can switch over to like Birth by Sleep or something. 'Cause I'm done with this. I'm done with this shit. Unless you guys have another game you would want me to see, because I'm up for literally anything if you guys have suggestions. So let's sit here for a quick second while you guys throw ideas at me. As long as I have access to it, like I would even just play one of the games I have on here. Oh! Did it save? I'm scared to look. I exited. I don't know if I needed to like quit out for it to save or if it saved automatically whenever I got the items. I would probably commit mass genocide if this did not save. I'm not even gonna look. I'll burn that bridge when I come to it. Arrow, how you doing? Mario Tennis Aces. No, I think I kind of want to wait because I'm almost at the end of the game, and I think I want to beat it with F. Because I'm plus like I'm probably at the really fucking hard parts anyway. Like the hardest bits, which would be fun to watch me rage, but San Andreas best game. Perhaps. Dark Souls, Charm Sonata, Far Cry 2, Force Unleashed, San Andreas. Skate 2. What system do I have Skate 3 on? Because I'm pretty sure I have it. I feel like just kind of recently I actually played it for fun. What am I doing? What am I doing? How do I use Xbox? I went to work today. How's work? Tell me about your day. How did the monitoring of courts go? No. You don't like that one, Revan? Do you like the original version of it at least? Because I remember enjoying both of them a lot, but I was also like young and I didn't really have an idea of what made a game good, you know? So I very well could have just blindly accepted it as being great. Let's throw some Skate in. I'm always up for some Skate. Especially if this is the one I'm thinking of. I mix up 2 and 3 a lot. I don't really remember what like key areas were in each game. Force Unleashed 1 was amazing. Okay. Yeah, it pisses me off because on my brother's Xbox, I bought Force Unleashed 1, and then on this one, which is my Xbox, I bought the second game. And so now I'm just like locked out of not Skate. I'm just locked out of Force Unleashed 1 unless I buy it again. Two was such a fucking letdown. That's too bad. I would like to play those games too. It would be fun to replay them after like so long, because I only ever beat Force Unleashed 1 once, and then I beat 2 at least a couple times because it was the only one I had on my Xbox, you know. But I don't know. Point being, I would like to play it eventually. Hey, I'm already at my favorite area. You go down here, and then you fuck up your life. How do I play? There we go. No, wait. Oh, I forgot to set a challenge. Yeah, I do not remember how to play this game. Fun track, fuck yeah. Ultimate Ninja Storm, play that shit. It's lit. Yeah, okay. Ultimate Ninja Storm. Is that like a new one? Is that a separate one? Then there we go. I just gotta relearn how to play a little bit. Oh god. Oh, the humanity. No, Logic, I can't say that I have. Honestly. Yeah, I've never really played the Naruto games besides Clash of the Ninja 2 specifically, which was like a fun side-scrolling, or not side-scrolling, it was like a beat 'em. What was it? It was a fighting game that was kind of like Tekken based. Woo! Oh Jesus! It was like Tekken based a little bit, where like you could like, it was a 2D plane, but you could like go back and forth in the 3D part of it. And then I really liked that one because it was just dumb and it focused on the part of Naruto that I actually like cared about, which was the Forest of Death. Like up until that part, like the whole Chunin exam section, which was cool. And then Ultimate Ninja Storm and like Ultimate Ninja and all that shit, I never played like any of it. I didn't watch Shippuden. I barely even finished Naruto original. Wow! And here I go. This game's dumb, but I love it. A mouth orgasm, that is. Thank you, man. Yeah, you haven't been in a stream for a little while. You fell asleep last time, right? I think you said in the Discord. Whoops. Yeah, I'm trying to get in the habit of streaming. Like, I've been saying like 3 to 5 times a week, which is like just vague enough for me to be able to do it, you know?
That's what I'm talking about,
Like right now my sleep schedule is like so fucked up that it's hard for me to want to stream at like a reasonable time, like 6, and like I really want to get that, I really want to fix that so I can start actually doing like 4 to 5 times a week at consistent times. Oh god. Decent. Ooh, yeah, Force Unleashed 1, I forgot there was like a new game plus. Being able to play through it over and over again with your powers up to full. Yeah, that's why I liked games like, whoa. That's why I liked games like Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5 for that matter. Shadow of the Colossus and other, just games with new game plus, Dark Souls, like anything with a new game plus where you can be like super duper OP for the whole game. It's just so satisfying. You don't even have a sleep schedule. You don't get to, you don't get to play that game, man. Yeah, I mean, like, for example, last night, Afton and I went to bed at, oh shit, we went to bed at like 8 a.m. to wake up at 11:30 to be at my mom's house for 12:30, and then when we got home, we took an hour-long nap until we woke up, and Afton went to her parents' house for dinner, or for a movie, I mean. It's weird. So combined over the past day, we got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And also how Afton stayed up all night like 2 nights ago, which was not a great idea, but she dealt with it somehow. Yeah, this game was so fun just to fuck around in for hours. Like, I wish it was a little harder to fall off your skateboard like that. Because, I mean, I guess it's trying to go for, like, realism, but I don't care. I want to be flying off of buildings at 1,000 miles an hour with no fear of, like, falling off. Like, I wish there was at least, like, a mode or a setting or something you could change so it was, like, easy mode, but also was more fun. You know, like, if you don't perfectly stick your landing, you're not gonna be able to do shit. Oh, and right there, that was my fault. Crashed right into that corner. A couple of Arkham games did it. You'd figure all of them would do it. That's another game I would like to play on stream, either by myself or with Afton. I don't know if she'd be interested, but I would really like to play through the Arkham games. Because, like, I have Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I just have never played them. I got them on a Humble Bundle, like, a long time ago, I think. I just never got around to playing them. And Arkham Asylum, I hear, is, like, really, really fucking good. And Arkham City is just better. And then there's Arkham Knight and Arkham Origins, which I don't mind skipping. I haven't really heard many good things about them. Yeah, I remember my brother was, like, really into them. Like, I think he 100%ed Arkham Asylum. Like, he went through all the work of getting all the trophies and everything, all the Riddler trophies, I mean, and everything. I don't think he ever found that super duper secret room, though. Like, I saw a video of, like, top 10 best hidden game secrets or something, and one of them was, in Arkham City, there's, like, a whole secret room that teases Arkham, or in Arkham Asylum, I mean, there's, like, a whole room that teases Arkham City, and you can only find it if you just know that it's there, and you put, like, 3 blast gels on the same wall and blow them all up. And then the room will open, and there's just a whole bunch of, like, teasers and, like, plot hints and stuff like that. And if that was in the game since launch, good for them, you know? But, like, I also wouldn't put it past them to, like, update the game without telling anyone, and then be like, oh, check out this new secret that we found. Like, I think BioShock did that, where, like, there's one level, like, they updated the game so that in one specific area you could hear something that was a reference to BioShock Infinite. And it's weird that they would do that in general. It's cool, it's really cool, like, tying the worlds together like that, and especially, like, one of my favorite parts of both games, you know, tying in together. You know, it's just a cool idea. But I'm pretty sure it was patched in after the fact, which is too bad. Yeah, but I have Arkham Asylum downloaded, I think. I kind of want to get, like, confirmation if Afton would want to be there while I play it. Because I really would not mind playing that alone. Whoops. Dead. How about I don't remember, like, where all the cool shit in this game was. Like, locations. Oh yeah, the dam. Dam's fucking rad. So many people shit on Origins, but it's actually a great game. Is Origins the one that, like, came out? I think it was the one that was on PC, and people were just, like, unhappy with how unfinished it felt. You know, like, it was just buggy and not that good. But, like, if you take a buggy game and you fix all the bugs, it's still entirely possible for the game to be fucking amazing. You know? Like, it doesn't say anything that it was buggy when it came out. Same with, like, Assassin's Creed. You know, I'm sure once they fixed all the bugs and, like, Syndicate, I think, or Rogue, I'm sure it was, like, a fine game. Just the fact that at launch, it's awful. I might be thinking of Arkham Knight, too. That could have been the other one. Whoops. Jesus. I wanted there to be a Skate 4 with, like, even crazier shit that you can do and bigger ramps and I felt like a bug on me. Yeah, see, I feel like that should have landed, but it did not. Asylum is amazing, City is amazinger, Night is amazing too, and Origins was great too. What would you say is your favorite? Like, judging by the way you worded that, I'm going to assume that City is your favorite. Which I would understand completely. I've heard many, many good things about City, how it just... Like, it's like Banjo Kazooie compared to Kazooie, you know, like, it's just one of those games that's like a straight upgrade to the old one. Whoa! I like how there are achievements in this game for, like, breaking yourself as much as you can. I 100% all of them except for Origins. Damn. Why not Origins? Like, just didn't have the patience, or was there, like, something specific that was just shitty about it to 100%? Because there are some games that are just not fun to 100%. Woo! Damn it. City was my favorite. Night would have been if you weren't basically forced to use the Batmobile a lot of game. Yeah, it seems kind of too bad. Like one of those open world games where it's only open world to, like, have shit in it, you know, like Watch Dogs 2. You know, like some games utilize their open world amazingly, you know, and other games just don't. Like, there's no reason for it to be an open world besides money. Like, I had a realization the other day that, like, No More Heroes 1 was kind of an open world game, and then No More Heroes 2 came out, and they were like, no, fuck that, we're gonna turn it into, like, a hub area with, like, many things that you can select from instead of, like, being able to wander around the town. Because honestly, No More Heroes 1, the open world aspect was one of the worst parts of the game, you know? I like I meant to do that. That was pretty cool. Woo! I think the game's just broke and I didn't have the money to get it again. Oh, that's too bad. Like, the disc literally, like, snapped in half, is that what you mean? Or, like, was there, like, a soft lock issue, or... Woo! Get out of my way, bruh. And I'm dead. I'm a dead man. This won't end well. That didn't end well. If you have an issue, get a tissue. That's my advice. Oh, God. Oh, that's too bad. What system was that on? Is that something that can happen on, like, any disc reader? Like, it just doesn't read it correctly, so it breaks it? Like, can that happen? See, like, part of it is I want to let the game guide me to... Because I feel like it'll, like, make me land the most jumps, but it doesn't usually. I was lurking and was gifted another sub to a stream I wasn't even watching. Really? How does that even work? I don't understand how you keep getting gifted so many subs. I smacked my head off that shit. Is there a way to, like, take your sub and then gift it to someone else who you feel like deserves it more because they're actually watching the stream? See, I never had, like, any problems with my consoles, which is weird. Like, my brother owned, like, 2 or 3 PS3s. 2 of them were new, like, over the course of a couple of years. One of them was used, and all 3 of them bricked. Like, they all stopped working for whatever reason. Same with his Xbox 360. Like, one of them just stopped working entirely. One of them broke, but then was fixed, and then he, like, resold it because he didn't want to fuck with it. Meanwhile, with me, like, I've had the same 360 for years. I never had a PS3 until I bought one from a pawn shop a couple of months ago, and that one's been working fine. My PS4 is fine. My Wii is still fine from the day that I got it. My Wii U is fine. I don't know. I guess some people just have shit luck with consoles like that. Yeah, I wish there was a way to, like, gift a sub, like, re-gift a sub. Like, if you really don't want it for that channel, you can be like, no, I'll give it to this guy. He deserves it. I mean, that's my friends who had it. Something fishes. That's too bad. Like, yeah, I never got the red ring or, whoops. Never got the red ring of death or, like, disc scratches or anything like that. I guess I was just lucky. Actually, I think my Xbox did red ring at one point, but it was the kind where it was only like 2 or 3 sections of the ring were red, which means that it was fixable. But if all 4 were red, I think you're just fucked and you have to get a new console. So I think that did happen to me at one point. Yeah, see, like, I just wanna be able to glide, bro. I don't wanna have to, like, fall off on nothing and then start over. Just the scratch issue. That's good at least. I mean, having to like, losing $60 for a game is a hell of a lot better than losing $250 because of the console. You know? You alright, Mimsy? You just lifted your head up with urgency. Oh shit. Dead? Dead. I'm gonna give this like one more good shot. I want to see how far I can get going down. I'm just gonna do the coffin the whole way. How about that? There we go. See, this is the kind of shit I play skate for. Ooh. Oh! Oh shit. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how to keep enough speed to, like, get over that jump. I'm gonna fuck around at, like, one more area that I remember liking. I think it was Lindley Tower. Or was it the Mega Compound, or did I already go there? Might have already gone there. Oh, yeah, I don't want that one. Meow. Asylum was amazing. The city took all that amazingness and expanded upon it, not to mention you could use different Batman costumes. That's cool. That's what I mean with, like, the sequel being a straight upgrade, you know, like they understood what made the first game good, and they just improved on it without, like, taking away from much, I assume. Like, the only thing that Banjo Tooie lost that Banjo Kazooie 1 had was its linearity. You know, like, I like how linear Banjo Kazooie is when I can just go into a level, finish it, go on to the next level, finish that. But Tooie is more of like a sprawling adventure in a way. Ooh. And it's fun, like, for sure, but, like, it's still different enough to not, like, still different enough that I understand why people would prefer one over the other. I assume Asylum and City are the same way. Why Why am I grabbing my skateboard like that? Yeah, I used to like just like coming up here and fucking up on purpose so I could go like woo 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 woo. Oh, let me do some classic comedy for you guys. How about this? Whoops. Get free roam as Catwoman. Oh, dude, that sounds fucking rad. I want to get like a classic skate fail video where I'm going, and I just smack my nuts on that bar, right? Some jackass level comedy right here. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I will get this. Woo! Close enough. Ha ha ha. Classic comedy. Everything that once was sad is somehow funny now. Ooh. Yeah, whenever it turns red, that means that you were damaged enough to see, like, the replay. Pretty nasty looking. Then after, it shows you all the bones that you broke. 24,000 points of body damage. 10,000. Wow, 10,000 in my 640,000, God damn, I destroyed my body. Like, how many Bo Burnham references this chat makes? Like, I really do appreciate that. Ooh! Oh! Close enough. Went to the stream, I just got a gift from to figure out what was going on. Yeah, just like seeing like, well, I got gifted a thing, so what's this all about? I wish it was easier to pick up speed in this game. That's my biggest problem with it. Is like there's, unless you're going off like a big ass ramp, like there's not really a sense of speed. You know, like you start up slow, you move slow, you slow down really easily. Bam! Took you out.
Yo, quick, get her number before she realizes what happened.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! For the twofer. It almost worked. Yes, yes, no. Hit that. Ah. I want to hit as many people as I can, too. I like when games just have a really simple concept and then, like, run with it, you know, like skateboarding. Bully. You're a bully. Or, let's see, etc. Batman. He plays Batman. You know what I mean? Hector, you're so late. Just in time to watch my character break his dick, apparently. Can that happen? I'll see. I don't worry about being late. How you doing, Hector? How's your day been? This girlfriend was over and we're playing a card game. What card game? First thing my brain jumped to was Cards Against Humanity, but I doubt that was it. I really need gift ideas. Gift ideas for, like, what is the context for these gift ideas? Skip Bowl. Never heard of it. Speaking of card games, I went into, I was trying to find like a Wii U gamepad charger, so I went to like a local game shop that just opened up with like a whole bunch of like classic games and new games, mostly classics though. Like they had a ton of NES and SNES and Genesis and even like Atari games and stuff. It was really cool, and they also are going to start doing like card game and board game nights. And they asked me if I wanted to be the person that that's in charge of the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, which would be fucking rad, because Yu-Gi-Oh is like easily my favorite like real card game. Obviously, I've never played Magic, because if I did, that would be my favorite. But as it stands, Yu-Gi-Oh is my favorite card game with like real cards. And he asked me if I wanted to like be in charge of the tournaments and stuff, and that would have been super rad. Oh, did I tell that story already? My bad. Have I mentioned I haven't really slept and my brain's not working? Similar to Uno. That sounds fun, at least. I like when games like take pre-existing games and then just kind of tweak them a little bit. I'll give it like a couple more charges off of this thing, and then I think I'm done with Skate for now. Skate's just a good game that like when I don't really have anything else to play, I can just kind of come in and start destroying my character. Ah, too bad. I think I'm gonna play Birth by Sleep like after this. I haven't really thought about like what I want to do after this, because I thought the Banjo Kazooie stuff would take a little bit longer, but it only took like an hour. So I finished up with that. It's probably a good thing that you missed all that. It was basically like, it was like 15 minutes of puzzle solving, 15 more minutes of, or like 20 more minutes of typing in some long ass cheat codes. And then a little bit more of like collecting items. It's kind of boring. I had fun though. Whoops, 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 goodbye. Aw. FTL, maybe, actually, yeah. Watched someone's YouTube video, she made chili con carne, and at the end said it was taco soup. I ripped my dick off. Chili con carne? Is that chili with meat? Is that what carne means? Look at me go, grinding my face off. Oh, thank you, Hector. Say that again after you watch the archive for the stream and you just realize that I'm typing in long-ass cheat codes for 20 minutes. Ooh, sick backflip, bro. Yeah, I think I'll play some FTL. I don't know how long I'll play. I don't even know like how much I'll really like enjoy the game. Cause like I said, I've never even seen it before. Yeah. Oh. Okay, one more good one. And that's awful. Let's do it again. Let's do it live. Just kind of smack my foot a little bit. Kind of reminded me of Quap the way he was standing. Oh, there's a game I could play on stream. I could play Quap, or his other game, Gerp, or his other game, Clop, or his other game, Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Yeah, Revan gets it. Yeah, I didn't expect the... you remember in like the second level how there's that sandcastle with like all the letters on the floor? I spent like 20 minutes typing in like really long cheat codes to unlock certain items. and like each cheat code was like a sentence, and I had to hit it one letter at a time. Oh yeah, what's what did you say the context was? Like, is it for someone's birthday or 4th of July gift giving, if that's a thing? Oh, wait, so just don't know what you want. Oh. Okay, well that changes everything. Let's see. Money is the gift certificate to everywhere, so that's always good. Things I would ask for on my birthday were just like video games that I wanted. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, like money is just good in general. You know, it's always useful to have. It's always, it's like, would you rather get a whole video game that you can't guarantee you'll enjoy at all, or would you rather have $60 of which you can go and spend on whatever you want? You know, like several video games or one new game, or... Oh, yeah. Do you have any, like, inside jokes or anything like that? That would make for, like, a good gift? Or something in common that you both like that you could, like, share and do together? Like, maybe a game even that... Oh, cool, I found a spot, I guess. Or even, like, a game that, you might be able to, like, play together. You know what I mean? The King James Version Bible. Hey! Surprise, been lurking half an hour now, but now I'm off to watch the new Jurassic Park movie. Oh, tell me how that is, too. You've been marathoning movies lately. Also, thank you for the bits, as always, Kig. Always appreciate it. Hey, you're #1 now, because the month started over.
That's how you take a swing.
That's cool. Jesus dies, no. Second spoiler, he comes back in the sequel. Yeah, let me know how Jurassic World is, and enjoy the movie. My idea was something that I could hold on to for a very long time. I'd like to know how. Surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know. You could tell her... I don't know. I guess my go-to thing is just like an inside joke or something you guys have in common that would make for like an easy and like an easy gift to get that also makes sense. Like to the context of your relationship with her, you know? And like I said, like maybe like a movie or a game that you could watch, or like tickets to a thing that you could both go to, like a concert or something like that. I mean, I'm just throwing ideas out here that might like jumpstart something, but you want anything at the hardware store? Supplies, motherfucker. Ooh, that dog of mine. Dude, you've said motherfucker so many times, and now it's gonna censor it? Like, why? Let me just get distracted by my phone real quick. Oh. Afton posted some food on her Snapchat story and it looks so good, even though I don't know what it is. Oops. Okay. Something that relates to a butterfly.
Ooh, you ain't gonna forget that one too quick.
And then that way, like, it'll be like, if you had gotten me anything different, then it would have set off a totally different chain of events that would have led to one of us dying. Maybe like a butterfly pendant, or like a butterfly, I don't know. I like that idea, though. And then you can watch the movie The Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher, which scarred me as a child because it was terrifying. They kill a dog in that movie. That's no movie should ever have a good reason for killing a dog, except to make someone look like a real fucking asshole. The episode where they toss the dice to see who goes to get the pizza. That one's like easily my favorite episode. Okay, I think I'm done with, not Community. I think I'm done with Skate for now. Damn, 740,000. In my brief time of playing, I made, like, $100,000. It's pretty good. Oh! Ooh! I think I'm gonna play FTL, which I've never played before, to say again. So that'll be a fun, new game to play. And Hector's here so we can give me tips the whole way, or the whole time I play. Darkest Dungeon, that's another good option. I remember downloading it, but I never played it. I think I'm gonna play FTL for now, though. So let me end the stream, and then I'm gonna start like right back up again with FTL, so like be like 5 seconds. Also for YouTube watchers, bye.